Okay, so let's take a look at this awesome live version of I'm Going Down from London 2013. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video I'm going to be playing through the whole song alongside a homemade backing track, and you'll see tabs scroll across the screen. Okay, so this song's in the key of B major, a capo fret 2 for this one, and the tempo is about 125 BPM. Let's take a look at the chords first. So we've got an A major chord, kind of Bruce style A, where you use your first finger to bar the D, the G and the B strings, and you kind of don't play the high E string. Now if you block that B string kind of by arcing your first finger, that's an A5 power chord, okay? And now we've got a D5 power chord. Bruce often plays it like this with his first and second fingers. It allows him to easily block the high E string. So 0, open D string, first finger, second fret G, middle finger, third fret B. Okay, and then we've got E5. Bruce likes to play his E5s like this. Sometimes you might not play the G string, but it's good to have it there just in case. So what you're doing is using your first finger to bar the A and the D strings on the second fret, and then pinky, fourth fret G. Nice thick sounding power chord there. And then we've got an F sharp 5 power chord. Use your first finger. Bruce likes to use his thumb a lot, but I don't normally recommend that. But so first finger, second fret low E, third finger, fourth fret A, pinky, fourth fret D, F sharp 5. And then also we've got an F sharp minor over C sharp, which is basically, instead of doing a full bar, you often likes to play it like this. So use your third finger, fourth fret A, pinky, fourth fret D, and use your first finger to bar the G, the B and the E strings on the second fret. So that's an F sharp minor over C sharp, because the root note is C sharp. But in the song structure, which I'll put up on the screen now, just refer to it as an F sharp minor to keep it simple. Don't forget, all the song structures will be in the description of YouTube videos, so that drop down menu there, so you can copy and paste, make sure you're getting the right amount of times through each section. Awesome, so that's pretty much all the chords, so only 6 chords there, which is great. Let's take a look at that awesome kind of extended intro with those extra riffs. So the classic strumming pattern to start with, it's worth noting, is this. So all 8th notes, downstrokes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but you're accenting the 1, the and of 2 and the 4. That's the really important bit. Otherwise it would sound as a slightly dampened palm muting as well. So this kind of fleshy part of the hand, dampen the strings. So, but on the 1 and the and of 2 and the 4, you got these accents. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So take some time with that if you're not familiar with palm muting and accenting. So with the accents, I'm not really palm muting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so otherwise if you didn't have the accent in the palm muting, it would just be. So there's those accent and the palm mutes. Make it sound awesome, okay? So you've got this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then the E5, F sharp 5. Now this next bar is our first riff. You're going to do 1 and 2 and 3. So that last strum was kind of not palm muted and rang out. 1 and 2 and 3. And then you got this. So this is all major pentatonic riffs. You're familiar with that. So you hit the 4th fret G, hit it, and then bend it a full tone in pitch, and then grab 2nd fret B, 2nd fret high E. So it's like this, and 4 and, like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the first round of this 4-bar phrase. So again, if you double check the song structure, this 4-bar phrase is pretty much throughout the whole of the song, which is pretty awesome. So sometimes you'll be power chords, sometimes fuller chords. Okay, so that's the first 4-bar phrase. And now the second 4-bar phrase, start off with A5. And the next riff, you're going to do 1 and 2. So just 3 strums of the E5. And you got this. And a, 3 and 4 and a. So 2 to 4 hammer on the D string. And then 2, 4 on the G. And then bend. release, and pull off to the second fret. So, and 3 and 4 and so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then F sharp 5, and then you got this 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's kind of repeating patterns here. So D5, 1 and 2, and then that bend, the 4th fret G, and 3, and grab those 2 2 again will be in the E strings, and then that bend, release, and pull off that we had just previously. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so that's the second round of this 4-bar phrase with riffs. So Bruce does it 4 rounds before he starts singing in the first verse. So third round now, you've just got one riff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here you've got 1 and 2 and 3 and then this. Okay, so here you've got that bend again on the 4th fret, but grab the 5th fret, B and E strings with your pinky. Okay, it sounds brilliant. And then F sharp 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D5. Okay, and now what we're doing, we've just got another round of the 4-bar phrase, A5, before he starts the first verse. Cool, so for the first verse, he's on his own still. Okay, he does that 4-bar phrase 3 times for the first verse, and then his first chorus, he's singing on his own, and you do the 4-bar phrase twice. Okay, and now Max comes in with a big snare hit, and we've got the whole band come in. So he's a little bit more strummy or picking if you prefer that. This is the strumming pattern I've suggested, which is that classic down, down, up, up, down, up that we've used loads, and it's just really common. So a little bit fuller when the full band comes in. So you've just got the A now, down, down, up, down, up. So that's 1 quarter note, 6 8th notes, and one of them's tied on the start of beat 3. So 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and E5, same thing. Then F sharp minor now, and D5. Okay, so that's kind of the new 4-bar phrase, pretty much the same chords but slightly different. So the second verse, you do that 4-bar phrase with the now A rather than A5, F sharp minor instead of F sharp 5. So that 4-bar phrase you do 3 times in the second verse, and then you're into the second chorus, do the same 4-bar phrase twice. Cool. And then the sax solo, so sax solo 1, that awesome sax solo from Jake. You've got the same 4-bar phrase 4 times. Now in the third verse, it's a little bit more stripped down. Sometimes he's not even playing guitar, but I've just carried it on just for the sake of the walkthrough and the tab. So the third verse, it goes back to basics like the third verse, but it's 1 extra round. So look out for that. So third verse, you're going back to the P.Muting version and the power chord version. That's 4 times in the third verse rather than 3 times in the first verse. Okay, awesome. And then you're going to go back into the heavier kind of chords. Third chorus now, like the second chorus, but double the length. So 4 times round those. Cool, and then you've got the break, which is the oodie bap bap, and you've got this cool little stop, which sounds great. So the break goes A major as usual, E5. Now what I've suggested here is you do the F sharp minor, on the last strum, change to the D5. So down, down, up, down, up, and tie to the next beat, and then up, down, down. That's oodie bap bap. So it's cool little, the whole band's in sync there. So those last 2 bars, F sharp minor, down, down, up, down, rest, down, rest. So you've got this down, if you watch my right hand here. So that's the first 4 bars of the break. A, E5, down, down, up, down, down. Cool, and then back to normal, A, E5, F sharp minor, D5. Cool, so the second sax solo, pretty much similar, same sort of solo from Jake, and it's the same length, so 4 rounds, but on the 4th round you're kind of slowing down, and what I've suggested there, so you've got your down, down, up, down, up, down. So first 3 rounds of that as normal, and the 4th round, when you get to the F sharp minor, you've got A, E, and then just do down strokes. It's slowing down, F sharp minor, 2, 3, 4, D5, slowing down even more, and then A major, and we do that kind of chord ending, a couple of bars. So the backing track, I just wanted to keep it simpler because it does kind of go on for a bit longer. So do the 2, slow down, and 2 bars, A, and then stop on the A. So awesome classic song that everybody loves. Again, so that's that same 4-bar phrase pretty much all the way through the song, but always a little bit of lead at the start of this awesome version. And sometimes you want to do some different strumming, and that'll mix it up a bit as well. So hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, hit that bell icon for notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to get the tabs for this, so I've also done another part, so Nils and Steve parts, I've done without, they're pretty much doing the same sort of thing. So I've just tabbed out one extra part, which is without the capo, so just standard. It'll be different chord voicings because we haven't got a capo. So if you get any of the tabs, PDF format or Guitar Pro format, you'll get both Bruce's part and kind of Nils' and Steve's parts, which are pretty similar. They're kind of improvising a little bit. So the backing track will be on the jsmusicschool.co.uk website as well, the store. If you're a subscribe star, you can use a code to get the files off the JS Music School store. So PDF, Guitar Pro, or backing tracks are all on there. Any questions about any of that stuff, let me know. Please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye. If you'd like to get guitar profiles, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website, jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.